If I could only choose one scalping strategy setup to trade, what would it be? That's what this video is here to answer. So I'm going to break down the setup and go through a bunch of examples so you guys can see. Now, if any of you are affected by the recent KYC requirement on Bybit, check out my link in the description and pinned comment for BitGet Exchange. No KYC needed. They have amazing trading fees of 0.02% maker and 0.06% for taker fees. So check out my link in the description if you need a no KYC exchange to trade crypto on. Now back to the video, let's talk about this scalping setup and the one that I would choose if I had to only choose one scalping setup. So we'll start at the very beginning here and go through one by one, breaking down each setup. This strategy is made up of three different parts. One is the trend direction indicator, two is the market structure break, and three is hidden divergence. So let's break down each part to show how you can get an entry using this system. Quickly going through the three indicators that I'm using for this setup. First, I have the indicator that I'm using for hidden divergence, and that is the stochastic RSI with default settings of 3, 3, 14, 14, and close. Then I have the trend direction indicator, which is called the Trade Pro rejection zone indicator. It is free on TradingView, and if you don't use TradingView, you can simply use a 20 period exponential moving average and a 50 period exponential moving average. When the 20 is below the 50, it's going to make a red cloud and determine it as a downtrend. And when the 20 is over the 50, it's going to make a green cloud and going to show an uptrend. So you can use that on any platform. It's free on TradingView if you use TradingView. And finally, there is the Trade Pro market structure indicator, which I am using to objectively spot market structure breaks. You can do it with the naked eye, but for testing specifically, it's much better to have an indicator. This is available on my Patreon and it does cost money. So if you want to get it, you can get it on my Patreon, but just use your naked eye if you're not interested in that. And I'm using it simply to keep things 100% objective in the testing here. So I can't say that there's a certain market structure that is very subjective. You know, it's hard to determine what the market structure really is. So doing it with this indicator keeps it so that I don't have any bias. So let's go to our first example here. The first thing that we see is this cloud, which is the trend direction indicator called the Trade Pro rejection zone indicator. It's simply telling us the trend direction based on a 20 period exponential moving average and a 50 period exponential moving average. When the 20 crosses below the 50, that's considered a downtrend. So when this cross happens, we want to look for the first setup. And the first setup is going to be consisting of a bearish market structure break and a bearish hidden divergence. So it's going to look like this. We have a red cloud here telling us to look for a short setup. The short setup is made up of a bearish market structure break, which happens on this candle here, as determined by this intermediate term low, which the indicator, Trade Pro market structure indicator, is marking. So we have an intermediate term structure break right here. And then we have a hidden bearish divergence. What is a hidden bearish divergence? Well, we have the stochastic RSI is coming up and making higher highs while the price action is making a lower high. So market structure break here, hidden bearish divergence here, and we're entering into a short looking for that next move to the downside. That's it. We're looking for one more move to the downside, and that is the trade. So we're out of that, and then we can look for the next setup. We're only looking for one setup per trend shift. So next trend shift, we have a bullish market structure break. We have a green cloud flip here, and we get hidden bullish divergence. So what are we looking for? We're looking for higher low on price, but at the same time, stochastic RSI makes a lower low, which does happen a couple times in here. So we could draw it in here as well, because we do have this, and then we come down lower. So it could be around this area as well. But we're looking to buy this pullback and then look for just one more follow through move to the upside after buying this pullback. Okay. So we get bullish structure break, green cloud, pullback with hidden bullish divergence, follow through move to the upside, and you're out of the trade as soon as you can lock in a decent profit. Once we get to a new high, we're just looking for a higher high, and that's all we're looking for before moving on. Next setup, bearish setup. This one, we get a bearish market structure break here on this candle. Then we get a green flipping to red cloud, so it's a new trend. Then we look for a hidden bearish divergence. So we have higher high on our stochastic RSI, but a lower high on the price action. This is the pullback to short after a bearish market structure break and red cloud, looking for just another move to the downside. That's all we're looking for here, okay? So successful again. Next setup, we have a fresh flip in trend, so bullish market structure break right here. Then we have a green cloud starting here on this candle. Then we're looking for hidden bullish divergence, which we have. See, stochastic RSI coming down lower, price making higher lows. We have a hidden bullish divergence here, so we're expecting another follow through after this bullish market structure break and a green cloud and fresh new uptrend. Looking for at least one more push to the upside. Okay, next setup, we have a fresh downtrend flipping red here, and then we need to have our market structure break bearishly, which we have right here on this red candle. Then we're looking for a hidden bearish divergence. So we get a few instances of it, but most obviously this one, lower high on price, higher high stochastic RSI. You could also draw it in like this. So you can see here, something like that. We get a few instances of it, but however you want to do it, essentially the goal here is to short this first pullback once our criteria is met, expecting that we do get another move in that favor of the trend. Next one, here it is. We're looking for our shift. So we have a bullish market structure break here on this candle. Then we get a green cloud. So once we have both those, we're looking for a hidden bullish divergence, which does occur right here. Higher low on price, lower low on the indicator. Hidden bullish divergence. So we're looking to buy this pullback here, expecting another move to the upside. And that's what we get. And we can move on. Here's our next setup. We get a bearish market structure break right here. This candle. We wait for a red flip on the cloud, and then we start looking for our hidden bearish divergence, which we get right here. So you can see price, lower high, higher high on our stochastic RSI, and we get a couple instances of it throughout this consolidation, but we're just looking for this next move to the downside here. Okay, and we get that. Here's our next example. Bullish market structure break. We get green flip on cloud starting right here. Then we start looking for hidden bullish divergence, which we have throughout this consolidation. Lower stochastic RSI, higher lows, price. Looking for that next follow through move. We get that. Here is a bearish setup, the next one. And we have that red flipped cloud. We have the bearish market structure break right here on this candle. We're looking for hidden bearish divergence, which we get here. Higher on our stochastic RSI, lower high on the price. Looking for this next move down to take profit. We get that next move to the downside and we're out. This is a scalping strategy, remember? Just looking for this next move, not looking to capture a huge trend, just looking for that next move in the trend's favor. Okay, we have a flip here, but we never get a bullish market structure break. So there's no setup on this green cloud flip. Red cloud, bearish market structure break right here. Looking for a hidden bearish divergence, which we get right here. Get a big push down. So just looking for this to follow through to the downside, and we get that follow through. Here is our next setup. Bullish market structure break right here. This candle breaks bullishly for the structure. Looking for green cloud, we get it here. Now looking for hidden bullish divergence, which we get. Get it a couple different places here, but I just drew in the most obvious one. but hidden bullish divergence present, just looking for that next move to the upside, which we get. Here's our next example. Bearish market structure break, red cloud flip, looking for a hidden bearish divergence. We get it right here. Higher stochastic RSI, lower high on price, looking for that next follow through move to the downside. Now our next example, bullish setup, bullish market structure break right here. Green cloud here, looking for hidden bullish divergence. So we get it a couple different places. We can draw it in here, lower on the stochastic RSI, higher low on price, looking for that next move up. We could also draw it in right here. Clearly much lower stochastic RSI, while making a higher low on the price. So expecting a follow through move out of here. That's what we get, and it's on to the next setup. And the final example for this video, hopefully it's not too repetitive at this point and it makes sense. Let's go into this one. So bearish market structure break, red cloud flip. Now, what do you think we're looking for? Hidden bearish divergence. We get it right here. Lower high on price, higher on stochastic RSI here. So we're shorting, looking for that next move to the downside. This one produces an insane move, but obviously you'd be getting out shortly after. You can decide how you want to do trade management, if you want to leave a running position in there to capture any potential big moves, but that's up to you. So that is the strategy and setup. If I only had to trade one scalping setup, this is the one I would choose. And if anyone is saying that it can't be traded live, like shown in these examples, I already have a video made to be uploaded in a day or two that shows me trading with this hidden divergence style and showing that it can be traded in an actual market. So I'll upload that. It's just a paper trading account just to show how it would be traded live. And so I'll upload that in a day or two. Make sure to check out my link in the description to BitGet with my referral code as well. And that's for people who aren't able to use an exchange like Binance or Bybit, where you are required to do KYC. So BitGet exchange, no KYC. So anyone can use their exchange and trade crypto. So that'll wrap it up. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like the video, comment down below for the YouTube algorithm, and have a great day.